On a solemn morning in early August, Zambia's capital, Lusaka, filled with quiet reverence as citizens, leaders and mourners came together to pay tribute to a distinguished public servant, Honourable Ackson Sejani. The Anglican Cathedral of the Holy Cross stood as the poignant backdrop to the nation's farewell, its ancient walls echoing with hymns, heartfelt tributes, and the spirit of collective mourning. Sejani had served the nation with distinction, first as a cabinet minister under the Movement for Multi-Party Democracy from 1991 to 2001, then as MP for Mapatizia from 1991 to 2011. Later in his career, he chaired the Local Government Service Commission, demonstrating his enduring commitment to public service. His life came to a close on July 28, 2025, in Johannesburg's Netcare Garden City Hospital after an extended illness. Official confirmation arrived through a statement from Patrick Kangwa, secretary to the cabinet, who affirmed that the government had been coordinating funeral arrangements with Sejani's family. At the cathedral, President Hakainde Hichilema, joined by Vice President Mutale Nalumango, senior officials, clergy, politicians, and hundreds of mourners, honored Sejani's legacy. Hichilema described him as a consistent, candid, and principled public servant, whose deep dedication to democratic ideals and to improving local governance shaped Zambia's civic fabric. For those who had stood beside him through years of service, Sejani was not just a political figure. He embodied humility, integrity, and steadfast devotion to the public good. Friends, family, and colleagues spoke of his clarity in challenging times and unwavering moral compass, attributes that earned both affection and respect across political lines. The cathedral's atmosphere was solemn but charged with communal appreciation. Hymns floated on the air, while eulogies honored both Sejani's professional achievements and personal warmth. His role in strengthening local governance structures, expanding transparency, and serving as a moral beacon in public life was deeply lauded. Beyond the funeral itself, the state's decision to grant Sejani an official farewell underscores his importance to Zambia's national story. The ceremony wasn't a routine formality, it was a collective act of grief and gratitude, bridging Zambia's political spectrum in shared mourning. As those gathered offered prayers for his soul's peace, President Hichilema extended his deepest condolences not only to Mrs. Jessie Mansaka Sejani, the late minister's widow, but also to their children and the broader family. His words echoed the nation's thoughts, that this loss is felt deeply, with both sorrow and appreciation for a life of service. Honourable Ackson Sejani's journey, from cabinet minister to advocate for civic governance and local empowerment, wove through Zambia's evolving democracy. His legacy is not carved only in public titles or offices held, but also in a life lived with integrity, humility, and a steadfast belief in the public's welfare. If stories rooted in civic duty, local impact, and moments of national significance matter to you, subscribe now for more meaningful coverage that goes beyond headlines to celebrate the people shaping our world.